Hey guys, my name's Lucy Hurley, and I'm going to be talking to you about sustainable fashion and how fashion affects our environment. So, fashion is the third most polluting industry in the world, and each year, 1 trillion gallons of water, 33 billion gallons of oil, and 20 billion pounds of chemicals are used in textile production alone. So, the majority of our clothes are actually made out of oil. Everything from spandex leggings to polyester dresses are actually made from non-renewable fossil fuels. And these synthetic fabrics can take anywhere from 30 to 200 years to biodegrade. So, what is sustainable fashion? Sustainable fashion, sometimes referred to as eco-fashion, is a part of the growing design philosophy and a trend of sustainability, the goal of which is to create a system which can be supported indefinitely in terms of human impact on the environment and social responsibility. So basically, sustainable fashion is all about being socially aware of where did your clothes come from, how were they produced, and what are they made out of. So moving to how to achieve this, you can start by sourcing sustainable fibers like natural fibers that are protein and cellulose based instead of petroleum based, and recycled fibers such as scraps of fabric or reusing and reprocessing existing fabrics. So 2/3 of all of our clothes are actually made out of cotton, but the production of cotton alone uses over 10% of the world's pesticides. And it takes about 700 gallons of water to produce just one cotton t-shirt. So although cotton is a natural material, it takes a lot of energy to produce, and during production requires several toxic and harmful pesticides and chemicals. So moving on to sustainable fabrics, which are fabrics that come from natural fibers and recycled and reused materials. Beginning with hemp, hemp fabric is actually made from the inner fibers of the stalk of the hemp plant. It doesn't require any pesticides or toxic chemicals, and it produces 2 to 3 times more fiber per acre than cotton does. Moving on to bamboo. Bamboo is a type of grass from Eastern Asia. It requires no fertilizers or pesticides and very little water for growth. Bamboo fabric is very durable, it has a silky texture, and it also has moisture wicking properties. So organic cotton is actually grown from non-GMO seeds without the use of any harmful or synthetic chemicals, pesticides, or herbicides. And this method of growing cotton supports biodiversity, healthy ecosystems, and improves the quality of soil. The only downside to organic cotton is that it is a little bit more costly than conventional cotton. Tencel is a biosynthetic fiber that's made from the cellulose-rich pulp of eucalyptus trees. Tencel fabric is soft, breathable, wrinkle-resistant, and it's 100% biodegradable. Linen is made from flax. It requires much less water than growing cotton. It's one of the strongest plant fibers, and it requires no chemical fertilizers. And lastly, viscose comes from man-made fibers made from renewable plant material. And a viscose blouse requires about half the energy than the production of a cotton blouse. I looked into who in the industry is already moving towards sustainable fashion, and this company, Reformation, was founded in 2009, and they actually design and manufacture their collections in their own factory in Los Angeles. They source sustainable fabrics and vintage garments, and their goal is to raise awareness around the impact fashion has on the environment and at the same time offer sustainable solutions and choices to their customers. So they have 2 physical stores, one is in New York City and one's in LA, but in an effort to reduce their environmental footprint, they do their majority of their business online because e-commerce uses about 30% less energy than traditional retail stores. H&M actually launched a sister company called H&M Conscious that serves as an affordable way to be both eco-friendly and fashion-forward. Their CEO said, "At H&M, we have set ourselves the challenge of ultimately making fashion sustainable and sustainability fashionable." I hope you know a little bit more about sustainable fashion and have learned a few ways that you can make your wardrobe more eco-friendly. Thanks, guys.